Bat, you just cost me the AAA Mega Championship. Hijo de Vikingo.
The WWE Universe was left reeling once again as Monday Night Raw opened in shocking fashion, with Drew McIntyre launching yet another brutal, unprovoked assault on the reigning champion. The Scottish Warrior, known for his intensity, power, and ruthless aggression, has made a statement in recent weeks, and this latest attack only cemented his reputation as one of the most dangerous and unpredictable superstars in WWE today. A dark cloud over Raw's opening. For years, WWE has relied on Raw's opening moments to set the tone for the entire night. Sometimes it begins with fireworks, sometimes with bold promos, and sometimes with championship matches. But on this night, it began with chaos. As the champion made his way to the ring, soaking in the cheers of the crowd and preparing to address the WWE Universe about his next steps, he never made it past the opening words. Drew McIntyre stormed down the ramp, fury in his eyes, and blindsided the champion before anyone in the arena could react. The attack was fast, furious, and merciless. McIntyre wasted no time delivering his signature offense, throwing the champion into the steel steps, smashing him against the barricade, and unleashing vicious strikes that left the audience gasping. This was not just a message, it was a declaration of war. Drew McIntyre's mindset. A warrior consumed. To understand the shocking attack, one must dive into the mindset of Drew McIntyre. The Scottish Warrior has long been known for his resilience, work ethic, and determination to climb to the top. Having once been labeled the Chosen One early in his career, McIntyre endured years of setbacks, only to fight his way back to WWE and win the WWE Championship during the most difficult period in wrestling history, the pandemic era. But McIntyre has recently displayed a darker, more volatile edge. Frustrated with being overlooked, constantly denied the big spotlight, and watching others claim glory while he's been pushed aside, Drew has become increasingly aggressive. His attacks have not only been physical, but psychological, tearing down his opponents while also showing the WWE Universe that he is done waiting for opportunities. This latest assault wasn't random. It was the continuation of McIntyre's mission to destroy anyone who stands in his way of reclaiming the top spot. The champion's ordeal. The champion, already fatigued from weeks of grueling matches and title defenses, was in no condition to endure such an ambush. The vicious nature of the attack left him struggling to stand, clutching his ribs and wincing in visible pain as officials tried to intervene. Fans in attendance shouted in anger, booing McIntyre while cheering for the champion to fight back. But the ferocity of the Scottish Warrior was too overwhelming. Not content with a simple beatdown, McIntyre added insult to injury by delivering his devastating Claymore kick, flooring the champion and leaving him motionless in the middle of the ring. The image of Drew McIntyre standing tall over the fallen champion as Raw officially began will forever be burned into the minds of fans as one of the most shocking openings in Raw history. Locker room reactions. Backstage superstars and officials alike were left shaken. This was not McIntyre sending a subtle message. This was him drawing a line in the sand. Several WWE personalities reportedly questioned whether McIntyre had crossed the line, with some even suggesting that fines or suspensions should be on the table. Yet others defended his actions, pointing out that in the ruthless world of WWE, sometimes brutality is the only way to make a statement. Whatever side you fall on, one thing is undeniable. McIntyre has everyone talking. The WWE Universe speaks out. Social media exploded within seconds of the attack. Clips of McIntyre's ambush trended worldwide, with hashtags like Drew Unleashed, Raw Chaos, and Justice for the Champion dominating fan conversations. Some fans praised McIntyre for finally embracing his darker instincts, calling him the most dangerous version of himself yet. Others condemned the attack as cowardly and unnecessary, demanding WWE management step in to protect the champion. Many, however, saw this as the perfect setup for a blockbuster title feud, with fans salivating at the thought of McIntyre versus the champion on a pay-per-view stage. The split in fan reaction only adds to the intensity of the storyline, making it one of the most talked about rivalries in WWE today. The champion's response later in the evening, despite being battered and bruised, the champion appeared in a backstage interview segment. His voice was strained, his body showed clear signs of the beating he endured, but his message was clear. He's not backing down. I've been through worse. If Drew McIntyre thinks he can break me, he's mistaken. I'll be standing in this ring next week, and if he wants a fight, he knows exactly where to find me. The defiance in his words drew cheers from fans, proving that even in his weakest moments, the champion's heart remains unshakable. What this means for WWE's future. This vicious attack sets the stage for what could be one of the most explosive rivalries in recent WWE history. The story now writes itself. Drew McIntyre, consumed by rage and frustration, targeting the champion in a bid to force his way into the title picture. Several scenarios are possible moving forward. Immediate title match. WWE could capitalize on the momentum by booking McIntyre versus the champion for the upcoming pay-per-view, creating a clash of titans. Prolonged feud. The story could play out over weeks, with McIntyre continuing to torment the champion until their eventual collision. Triple threat possibility. With other superstars eyeing the title, McIntyre's actions could create a chaotic multi-man feud, raising the stakes even higher. Regardless of how WWE chooses to move forward, one thing is clear. Drew McIntyre has forced his way back into the spotlight, and the champion now faces his toughest test yet. A defining moment for McIntyre. This latest attack may very well be remembered as a turning point in Drew McIntyre's career. For years, he has walked the line between hero and villain, earning admiration for his toughness, while also drawing criticism for not always seizing the moment. Now he has left no room for doubt. This is a Drew McIntyre who will stop at nothing to reclaim his place at the top.